Davi, you are, I would have to say, the most proficient when it comes to TikTok, correct?
Correct. The most proficient.
Because I feel like you've mastered the medium. These are all compliments. These are all compliments.
I know.
By the way.
I do appreciate it, and I don't take compliments well. I'm very worried about it. So I think TikTok is great, but if I can tell you the truth, like I was just talking about this with Bert yesterday, I was like, every time I'm doing well and like I log in and it's like you got thousands of likes and everybody's sharing it and all that, I'm like, that's how I know it was real dumb. Like if it's doing real well on TikTok, it must be so dumb. And yeah, so like that's where I belong. Dumb humor is where I belong.
Well, I'm hoping you can help out our Bert Show listener, Sandy. She has a 12-year-old niece, and she thinks her TikToks are verging on out of control and inappropriate.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, Sandy, welcome to the Bert Show.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I love all of y'all so much.
Thank you. Love you too.
We love you back.
Thank you for your email. And I think a lot of parents who have preteens might be dealing with something similar because I know how popular TikTok is among that age group. So kind of break down. And you have your sister's blessing to do this because out the gate, you're like, my sister and I need help. So what's going on with your 12-year-old niece?
All right, yes, I do have her permission. We've been texting all morning. So my 12-year-old niece, she's completely beautiful. Obviously, I think that, and not that it matters, but she's just gorgeous. She's on TikTok, Snap, Insta, and where I started noticing it was her TikToks, and she's not only, I don't know when 12-year-olds started looking this beautiful, like little models. I did not look like her at 12.
Nope. I didn't either.
There's actually TikToks about that. How we used to look as 12-year-olds compared to how 12-year-olds look today.
Yep.
Yeah, and she's built like a little 18-year-old, and she looks older than she is, and so she does all of the dance trends and lip sync songs, and some of them were getting to be like, whoa, that's a little bit too much. So I would, call her mom, she would talk to her, she would take that down. But even the ones that are like somewhat innocent, and she's not really doing anything wrong, they still, I don't want people, like, just anyone being able to look at my niece like that, So it's been TikTok, it's been Instagram, and then at one point, she had a person snap her that she didn't know, and they made her, someone sent her a message saying that if she didn't send them a nude, then they would like show her whole school a fake one. So her mom took her to the police station. They filed a report, and then she plays video games on Fortnite, and she got a couple of packages delivered to their home from another teenager that played like a stuffed animal and candy. So my sister has like told her all the things. She thinks she understands, but then we just don't think she gets it, just how dangerous it is. So the other day she was like, I wish there was a way that we could just almost scare her to just realize just how dangerous all of this is. So then I thought of Santa Scared Straight. So I wondered, I don't know, if anyone has ideas of just how we can convey the seriousness of social media and her presence there.
Yeah. So just to clarify, because it's in it's in your email. She got stuff sent to the house because she gave a stranger her home address.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, and I have a horror story in my back pocket that actually happened recently. I have a friend whose daughter did the same thing, and the guy showed up at the house. So when I read that and when I saw that, it made my stomach drop because there are so many predators online, and you just never know what could happen. And I know your fear of like telling her not to do it, because then you're going to get that rebellious reaction of like, I want to do it more because I'm being told not to. So it's like, how do I proceed here that's not going to make the situation worse? By the way, if you're in a similar situation, 1-855-BERT-SHOW, 855-237-8746. If you have any advice for our Bert Show listener here. Davi?
Okay. Discipline first and foremost. I think like the scaring her straight, kind of, so to speak, like she at the end of it is going to be like, this was my parents messing with me. This was my mom and my aunt messing with me, and it wasn't serious, and she's not going to take it seriously. Like when you do those kind of things.
No. So. But no, I get what you're saying.
I mean, eventually she would, right? Because you'd be like, just kidding. You're not really getting kidnapped or whatever you guys were planning to do. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, I don't think she's going to take it as seriously, even with that.
Right.
That's tough because kids want to be older. And then once you get 18, you're like, I want to be younger again. And that has been just evolution. Like, we've always done that.
Jasmine, welcome to the Bert Show. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, I actually had a similar situation with my 11-year-old son, who was acting very inappropriate online and on social media, TikTok especially. I don't know if this mom looks at the messages that they receive, but messages on TikTok are not censored. So I would highly suggest that they look at that. But I took away my son's phone away completely right before school ended, and he still has not asked for it back. We're now going on almost 3 months that he has had zero electronics, Xbox, everything. So I just suggest if your child cannot control themselves on social media or electronics, just take it away. There's no reason why they need it.
Yeah.
They are safer without it than with it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jasmine. Tracy, welcome to the Bert Show. Last minute advice for our Bert Show listener.
Please be careful online. In our county recently, we had a young girl who was talking to someone online, and she ended up getting taken by the guy to Illinois. So,
And it's
Serious.
Yeah.
What about showing her all of these things, letting her actually see the videos and the stories of them using the decoys to put these men in prison so she can not only hear it from her parents, but see it for herself, how dangerous it really is?
Yeah, I would recommend doing that because the stories are out there, and unfortunately they are. And after she sent her address, her home address, to a stranger, you might just have to take the phone away.
You got to buckle down now.
Yeah.
I know you're afraid she's going to rebel, but...
Well, and I think she has before. She's taken it, and then she'll earn it back, or she'll make other TikTok accounts, or she kind of just shuts down, and she doesn't. I guess that's her fear. Is like if she takes it, and then eventually she gets it back, she won't know. She'll get better at hiding things, or we want to teach her in the best way, just to protect her, obviously.
Yeah, and I know sometimes you're not going to listen to your mom or your aunt because those are just people you don't listen to. But maybe if Dobby makes a TikTok today about the dangers of sharing your address online, we can maybe have a connection there.
All right. I'll scare her straight.
The Bert Show.